Hi, and good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us both in person and via Zoom. We have the pleasure from the Lindra P. Daniel Center for Humanities and Medicine to welcome the UNF Department of English under the direction of Dr. McCluskey here to perform Much Ado About Nothing. So I'll hand it over to you, Maureen, and let you get started.
Thank you so much, Liz. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Maureen McCluskey. I'm the director of UNF Shakespeare Productions and an instructor with UNF's Department of English. We have assembled a wonderful cast and crew for our performance today. We've set the show in 1945 Italy, and it runs about an hour and 10 minutes. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will do a short Q&A with the cast and our AD Blythe and some of our technical team after the show. So thank you again for joining.
Sigh no more, ladies, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever. 1 foot in sea and 1 on shore. To one thing constant never. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and be you blithe and bonny, converting all your sounds of woe into hey, nonny, nonny. Sing no more ditties, sing no more of dumps so dull and heavy. The fraud of men was ever so since summer first was leafy. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and be you blithe and bonny, converting all your sounds of woe into hey, nonny, nonny, into hey, hey, nonny, nonny.
I learned in this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
He was not 3 leagues off when I left him.
How many gentlemen of name have you lost in this action?
None, and few of any sort.
I find here that Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudio.
Against all injury, he hath borne himself beyond the promise of his age, doing in the form of a lamb the feats of a lion.
I pray you, is Senor Swordthrust returned from the wars or no?
I know none of that name, lady.
What is he you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Senor Benedict, Padua.
Oh, he's returned, and as pleasant as ever he was.
I pray you, how many hath he killed and eaten in these wars? For indeed I promise to eat all of his killing.
Faith, niece, you tax Signor Benedict too much.
He hath done good service, lady, in these wars.
He is a very valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
And a good soldier too, lady.
And a good soldier too, a lady? But what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, a man, stuffed with all honorable virtues.
He is no less than a stuffed man. Well, for the stuffing, we're all human.
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There's a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
Alas, in our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off. Now is the whole man governed with 1. Oh, who is his companion? He hath a new sworn brother every month.
Is it possible?
Very possible. He wears his faith, but as his fashion.
Oh, I see, lady. The gentleman is not in your books.
No, if he were, I'd burn my study. But I pray you, who is his companion now?
He is most in the company of the noble Count Claudio.
Oh, Lord, he will hang upon him like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence. God help the noble Claudio. If he had caught the Benedict, it'll cost him £1,000 to be cured.
You will never run mad, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Ah, Don Pedro has approached.
Good Signor Leonato, have you come to welcome trouble? The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and yet you invite it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace. Trouble being gone, comfort shall remain. When you depart from me, sorrow abides and happiness takes his leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly. Be this your daughter?
Her mother hath told me many times so.
Oh, were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Signor Benedict. No, for then were you a child.
He knows you true, Signor Benedict. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
Oh, well, if Signor Leonato be her father, she will not have her head on his shoulders for all Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
Oh, what? My dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die when she has such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat? But it is certain, I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted, and I would I could find in my heart they had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women! They else would be troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood I am of your humor for that. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than have a man swear he loves me.
Oh, God! Keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman shall escape a predestined scratched face.
Scratching it cannot make it worse if it were such a face as yours.
Well, you are a rare parrot teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse and speed of your tongue, but keep your way. In God's name, I have done.
You always end in a jade's trick, I know you of old.
So that is the sum of all, Leonato. Count Claudio, Signor Benedict, my dear friend hath invited you all. I tell him we shall stay here at the least a month.
Yes. I bid you all welcome. Being reconciled to the prince your brother, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I'm not one of many words, but I thank you.
Please it your grace lead on?
Your hand, Leonato. We will go together.
Benedict? Did thou note? Did thou
Uh,
note? Did thou note the daughter of Signor Leonato?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you question me as an honest man should do for my simple, true judgment, or would you have me speak after my custom as a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray you, speak in sober judgment.
Why, in faith, methinks she's too low for a high praise and too little for a great praise, and only this commendation can I afford her. Were that she other than she is, I do not like her. But being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. I pray thee tell me truly how thou likes her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yea, and a case to put it into, but speak you this with a sad brow, or do you play the flouting jack?
In mine eye, she is the sweetest lady that ever I looked on.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and if she were not possessed with a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But hope you have no intent to turn husband, have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary. Oh, if Hero would be my wife.
Is it come to this? Hath not the world one man who will guard his heart with suspicion? Shall I never see a bachelor of 60 again go to a faith, and thou wilt needs thrust thy neck into a yoke? Look, Don Pedro is returned to seek you.
What secret held you here that you followed not indoors?
I would your grace command me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
You hear, Count Claudio? I can be as secret as a straight man, and I would have you think so, but mark you this. On my allegiance, he is in love. Oh, with who? Oh, mark you how short his answer is. With Leonardo's short name, daughter, Hero.
Amen. If you love her, for the lady is very well worthy.
You say this to fetch me in, my lord?
Oh, by my troth, I speak my thought.
By my
faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my 2 faiths and 2 troths, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
I neither feel how she should be loved, nor how she should be worthy. On that I will die at the stake. Fire could not melt it out of me.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the face of beauty.
Yeah, and never could hold your peace.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That a woman brought me up, I give her most humble thanks. But that I will inevitably be made cuckold. All women shall pardon me. I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any. I will do myself the right to trust on. The cost is for which I may dress the richer. I shall live. I shall live. I shall live. A bachelor.
Yeah.
And I shall see thee ere I die. Look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, with hunger, my lord, not with love. Prove me false, and pluck out mine eyes with a ballad maker's pen, and hang me up at the door of a brothel house for the sign of thine Cupid.
If ever thou dost fall from this faith, thou wilt prove a notable argument.
Oh, prove me false, and hang me in a bottle like a cat, and shoot at me.
Bang, bang, bang.
Now, in time, the savage bull doth bear the yoke.
The savage bull may. But if ever the sensible Benedict bear it, will pluck off the bull's horns and set them in my port, and let me be vilely painted. Here is a good horse for hire, and under my sign here you may see Benedict, the married man.
If this should ever happen, thou would be horn mad.
Nay. Mock not ere, if you flout old ends any further, examine your conscience. And so, I leave you.
My liege, your highness now may do me good.
My love is thine to teach. Any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonato any son, my lord?
No child but Hero. She's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
My lord, when we went onward on this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye that liked, but had a rougher task in hand than to drive liking to the name of love. Oh, but now I am returned, and thoughts of war have left, Their place is vacant, and their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young hero is, saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
If thou dost love fair hero, cherish it, and I will break with her and her father, and she shall be thine. Was't not to this end that thou beganst to twist so fine a story?
Oh, how sweetly you do minister to love, that no love's grief. Oh, that no love's grief by his complexion. But lest my liking might too sudden seem, well, I would have given longer explanation.
Oh, what need the bridge much broader than the flood?
Yes.
I shall fit thee with thy remedy. I know we will have reveling tonight. I will assume thy role in some disguise and tell fair hero that I am Claudio. Then in her trust I'll unclasp my heart and take her hearing prisoner with the force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then after to her father will I speak, and the conclusion is she shall be thine.
Oh, ha ha ha! But
What the good year, my lord? Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There is no measure in the occasion that breeds. Therefore, the sadness is without limit.
The war hath ended, my lord. If the republic be not a present remedy, can at least be a patient sufferance.
Thou waste thy breath to apply a moral medicine to a mortifying mischief. I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause, and smile at no man's jest. Sleep when I am drowsy, and tend on no man's business. Laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make the full show of this till you may do it without any controlment. You have stood out late against your brother, where it is impossible that you take true root, but rather by the fair nature that you make yourself. It is needful that you make the season for your own harvest.
I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. Better fits my blood be disdained of all than to fashion a carriage to rob love from any. In this, though I cannot be said to be a flattering, honest man, must not be denied that I am a plain dealing villain. I am only trusted with a muzzle. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
Can you make any use of your discontent?
I make every use of it, for I use it only. What now? Who comes here? What news, Baraccio?
I came yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonato, and I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve for any model to build mischief on?
Indeed, it is your brother's right hand.
The most exquisite Claudio.
A proper squire. And who? Which way looks he?
My own hero, the daughter and heir to Leonardo.
A very march chick. How came you to this?
I heard it agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero for himself. Then, having obtained her, give her to Count Claudio.
This may prove remedy to my displeasure. That young startup hath all the honor of my overthrow. If I cross him any way, I bless myself every way. You will both assist me?
To the death, my lord.
Come, let us to the great supper. Shall we prove what's to be done?
We wait upon your lordship.
Was not Don Juan here at supper?
I saw him not. How tartly he looks. I never could see without being heartburned an hour after.
He is a very melancholy disposition.
An excellent man would be midway between him and Benedict. The one says nothing, and the other ever more tattling.
Then half of Don Juan's melancholy in Signor Benedict's face?
With a good leg, and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse. Such a middleman would win any woman in the world if he could get her permission.
By my troth, niece, thou will never get thee a husband if thou be so sharp of thy tongue.
In faith, she is too cursed.
Cursed, blessed, if he send me no husband, for which the blessing I am at him upon my knees every morning and evening. Oh, Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face.
You may light on a husband that hath no beard.
What should I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man, and he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, faith, it is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, Father, as it please you. And yet, for all that, cousin, let it be a handsome fellow, or else make another curtsy and say, Father, as it please me.
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered by a piece of valiant dust? No, uncle, I'll none.
Daughter, remember your duty to our desperate family. Forget not our dwindled accounts. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
The fault will be the music, cousin, if you be not wooed in good time, so dance out the answer.
Cousin, you apprehend passing shrewdly.
I have a shrewd eye, uncle.
Ah, the revelers are entering. Make good room.
Whoa, lady, will you dance about with your friends?
Well, I would you did like me.
I would not if I were you, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is what?
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you, the better. Hearers may hear me say amen.
God, match me with a good dancer.
Amen.
And God, get him out of my sight when the dance is done.
So, you walk softly, look sweetly, and say, Nothing. I'm yours for the walk, especially when I walk away.
With me in your company.
Say so when I please.
And when please you to say so?
When I like your favor.
Speak low if you speak loud.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
Oh no, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are?
Oh, not now.
That I was disdainful and had no more wit than Mother Goose. This was Signor Benedict that said so.
Oh, but he?
Sure you know him well enough.
Oh, not I. Believe me.
Did he never make you laugh?
I pray you. What's he?
Why, he's the prince's jester.
Oh.
A very dull fool. Only his gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but fools delight in. And their praise is not in his wit, but in his villainy, for he both pleases men and angers them. I would he had mourned him.
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do. We must follow the leaders.
And every good thing.
Nay, if there isn't any ill, I'll leave him at the next turning.
Sure, my brother is amorous on Hero, and hath withdrawn with her father to pray with him about it. The ladies follow, yet one visor remains.
And that is Count Claudio. I recognize him by his bearing.
Are not you Signor Benedict?
You know me well. Yes, well, I am he.
Signor, you are in my brother's trust.
Yeah.
He is enamored on Hero. I pray you, dissuade him from her. She is of no equal to his birth. You may do the part of an honest man in it.
How know you? He loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
Oh, so did I too. And he swore he would marry her tonight.
Come, let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I in name of Benedict. But hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. Oh, 'tis certain so. The prince, he woos for himself. Friendship, it's constant in all other battles, save the office and affairs of love. Oh, sure, let every eye negotiate for itself and trust no agent. For beauty, ooh, that's a witch, against whose charms faith melteth into blood. Oh, I should have known. Farewell, therefore, Hero. Oh.
Count?
Claudio?
Yea, the same.
Oh, come. Will you go with me?
Whither?
Oh, even to the next willow for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
Do you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you, leave me. Oh, if not, well, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl, now will he weep into sedges. Lady Beatrice should know me and not know me. The prince is fool. Maybe I go under that title because I am merry. But nay, I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her person and thus gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
Senor Benedict! Where's the Count? Have you seen him?
Ah, troth, my lord. I played the part of Lady Fame. I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren, and I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace hath got the goodwill of this young lady.
You know, the Lady Beatrice hath a quarrel to you. The men that danced with her today tell her she is much wronged by you.
She misused me past the endurance of a chopping block. A stick would have answered her. My very mask assumed life and skull with her. She told me, not thinking that I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester, that I was duller than a grey thaw, huddling jest upon jest with such impossible conveyance, that I stood like a man at my mark, with a whole army shooting at me. She speaks poniards, and every word stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there would be none living near her. She would infect to the North Star. I'd never marry her. She would have made Hercules, done an apron, yea, and have cleft his club to make the fire too. Come, talk not of her. I would to God some scholar would conjure her, for certainly. Well, she's here, a man may live as quiet as in hell as in a sanctuary.
Look,
Your grace command me any service to the world's end, I will go on the slightest errand that you can devise to send me on. I will fetch you a hair of the great cancer beard, fetch you a toothpicker from the furthest inch of Asia. To you any embassage to the pygmies, rather than hold 3 words conference with this Harby. You have no employment for me?
none but the desire of your good company.
Oh, God, here is a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, Lady Beatrice. You have lost the heart of Senor Benedict.
Indeed, my lord. He lent it me a while, and I gave him use for it. A double heart for his single one. Married once before, he won it on me with false dice. Therefore, your grace may well say, I have lost it.
You have put him down, lady. You have put him down.
So why would not he should do me, my lord, lest I should prove the mother of fools? I have brought Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
Oh, why? How now, Count? Wherefore art thou sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How then? Sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but something of a jealous complexion.
In faith, lady, I think your blazon to be true, though I'll be sworn. If he be so, his conceit is false. Here, Claudio. I have wooed in thy name, and fair hero is one. I broke with her father, and his goodwill obtained. God give thee joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made the match, and all grace say amen to it.
So, Well, it's
Speak, Count. Test your cue.
Silence is the perfect-est herald of joy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours.
Wow. Getting there.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss and let him not speak neither.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Yea, my lord, I think it, poor fool, keeps on the windy side of care. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
And so she doth, cousin.
Good lord for the allies. All are matched. And yet I may sit in a corner and cry, hi-ho for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will make you one.
I'd rather have one of your father's making. Your grace never a brother like you. Your father made excellent husbands if a maid could come by them.
Will you have me, lady?
No. Unless I might have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear every day. But I beseech your grace, pardon me. I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
Your silence most offends me. To be merry best becomes you, for out of question you were born in a merry hour.
No, sure, my mother cried.
Oh.
But then a star was born, and under that I was born.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cousins, God, give you joy!
Niece! Will you look to these things I told you of?
I cry you mercy, uncle. By your grace's pardon.
By my troth, a pleasant-spirited lady, though she cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
By no means. She mocks all her suitors out of suit.
She would make an excellent wife for Benedict.
Lord, my lord. If those two were for about a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
County Claudio, when mean you to go to church?
Tomorrow, my lord.
Oh,
Time goes on crutches till love have all his rights.
Oh, not till Monday, my dear son. Which is hence a just week, and a time too soon for all things to be answered in my mind.
the time will not go dully by us. In the interim, I will undertake a Herculean labor, which is to bring the Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection, the one with the other.
Oh, yeah.
I will make it a match, and I doubt not but to fashion it, if you three will but minister such assistance as I will give you direction.
My lord, I am with you, though it cost me 10 nights' watchings.
And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero?
I will do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopefullest husband I know. Oh, thus far I can praise him. He is of a noble strain, and of approved valor, and confirmed honesty. I will teach you to humor your cousin so that she will fall in love with Benedict. And I, with your two helps, will so practice on Benedict that in despite of his quick wit and queasy stomach, he'll fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer, for we are the only love gods. Go in with me, and I will tell you my drift.
It is so. The noble Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonato.
Yea, my lord, but I can thwart it.
Any injury to him will be medicine to me. How canst thou mar this marriage?
Why not honestly, my lord? But so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear in me.
Brief me.
I think I told your lordship how much I'm in favor of Margaret, the waiting gentlewoman to Hero.
Yes, I remember.
I can, at any indecent instant of the night, rendezvous with Margaret at her lady's chamber window.
What life is in that to be the death of this marriage?
Go to the prince, your brother. Spare him he hath wronged his honor in courting the renowned Claudio to a contaminated stale such as one as Hero.
What proof shall I show of that?
Proof enough for you to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo Hero, to kill Leonardo. Look on you for any other issue?
Only to spite them will I endeavor anything.
Go then. Bind me immediately to draw Don Pedro and Count Claudio alone. Tell them this false intelligence. Let them spy on me at her chamber window. Hear me call Margaret Hero, and do so the very day before the wedding. Claudio will cry disloyalty and all preparations overthrown.
I will put it in practice. Be cunning in thy mission. And thy wage is 1,000 ducats. I will presently go learn their day of marriage. God,
Vicious. I do wonder at a man laughing at how another man is a fool when he falls to love the fall casualty to love himself. Such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music with him but the war drum, and now had he rather hear the flute and the violin. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose like an honest man and a soldier, and now his words are a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. But may I be so converted and see with these eyes? Oh, I cannot tell. I think not. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is virtuous, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich she shall be, huh? That's certain. Oh, wise I'll none. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Mild, come not near me. Noble, and not I for an angel of good discourse, an excellent musician, and her hair shall be blue. Whatever color it please God. The prince and Monsieur Love, I'll hide me in the arbor.
Come, shall we hear this music?
Yea, my good lord. What? How still the evening is!
See you where Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord.
Oh, come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
Well, note this before my noting. There's a note of mine that's worth the noting.
What is the use of musicians?
Sigh no more, ladies, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever. One foot in sea and one on shore. To one thing constant never. Sigh not so, but let them go, and be you blithe and bonny, converting all your sounds of woe into hey, nonny, nonny. Sing no more ditties, sing no more of dubs so dull and heavy. The fraud of men was ever so since summer first was leafy. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and be you blithe and bonny, converting all your sounds of woe into hey, nonny, nonny, into hey, nonny, nonny.
By my troth, a good song.
And an ill singer, my lord.
Oh,
And if she had been a dog that howled thus, they would have hanged her.
come hither, Leonardo. What was it you were telling me of today? That your niece, Beatrice, was in love with Signor Benedict?
Oh, aye. We're on the hunt. The duck sits. I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
Oh, no, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should dote on Signor Benedict, who she seems to so abhor.
Is it possible that the wind should blow this way?
Ah, my lord, I know not what to think of it, but that she loves him with an inflamed affection. Oh, it is past doubt.
Oh, maybe she doth, but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Counterfeit. Oh, God, never came counterfeit of passion so near the life of passion as she shows it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Bait the hook well, this fish will bite.
What effects, my lord? Ah, she will see you. You heard my daughter tell you how.
Mm-hmm, yes, oh, she did.
How?
Indeed.
How, I pray you?
Oh. What? No.
You amaze me. I would have thought her soul invincible against all assaults of affection.
Well, I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
I should think that this is a gull, but that the old fellow speaks it.
You have taken the infection. Hold it up.
Hath she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment.
Oh, 'tis true indeed. Beatrice hath so oft encountered him with scorn. She will never admit she loves him.
This she says when she writes to him. She hath writ him 20 sheets of paper. Oh, my daughter tells us all.
Now you talk of a sheet of paper. I remember a pretty jest. Oh, your daughter told us of when she found Benedict and Beatrice between the sheets.
She tore the letter into 1,000 half pence, railed at herself that she should be so immodest.
Yes, and then down on her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict! God, give me patience.
She does indeed. My daughter says so. And the intensity overcomes her.
Oh, well, it were good if Benedict knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
Now, to what end, my lord? He would but make a sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
If he should, it were cause hang him. For she is an excellent, sweet lady, and out of all suspicion, she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
Oh, in all but in loving Benedict.
I am sorry for her, as I have just cause, being her uncle and guardian.
I would she had bestowed this dotage on me, for I would have dismissed all other maids and made her my better half. I pray you, we tell Benedict of it, and hear what he will say.
Hero says she will die, Beatrice, if he love her not. She will die ere she make her love known. And, she will just die if she must forego her accustomed crossness.
My heart is sorry for your niece. Shall we go seek Benedict and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord. Let her wear it out, with good counsel.
Nay, that's impossible. She'll wear her own heart out first.
I do love Benedict well, and I wish that he would modestly examine himself to see that he is unworthy so good a lady.
Uh-huh.
Ah, my lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If he do not dote on her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Oh, let us send her to call him into dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The conference was serious. From Hero, they have this. Love me. Why? They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. And they say, too, that she'll rather die than give any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. They say the lady is fair. Well, 'tis a truth that I can bear them witness. And virtuous, well, 'tis so that I cannot reprove it. And wise, but for loving me. Oh, by my troth, it is no great addition to her. Wait, no great argument for her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. Some shots may be fired my way because I have railed against marriage for so long. But doth not the appetite alter? shall quips and sentences and these paper bullets of the brain arm and away from the career of his humor? No! The world must be peopled. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I would live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she is a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I'm sent to come bid you in to dinner.
Lady Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
Then you take pleasure in the message?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point.
Oh.
You know stomach, senor? Very well.
I am sent to bid you to come in to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pains to thank me. That's as much as to say, any pains that I take for you is as easy as thanks. If I do not take pity of her, I am a villain.
Margaret, when Beatrice doth come, our talk must only be of Benedick. When I do name him, let it be thy part to praise him more than man ever did merit. My talk to thee must be how Benedick is sick in love with Beatrice. Oh, look, her Beatrice like a sandpiper runs close to the ground to hear her conference. Begin.
But are you sure that Benedict loves the Lady Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my betrothed lord.
Oh, and did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They didn't entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them, if they loved Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Does not the gentleman deserve one who's as kind as... No. Charming as... What is a good word?
For Beatrice?
Yes. How do I struggle?
Me too. Fair. Just fair.
Fair as Beatrice?
Oh, nature never framed a woman of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn, right sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on. And her wit values itself so highly that to her all matters else seems weak. She cannot love.
She is so self-endeared, I must admit, and therefore best she not lose his love, lest she make sport at it.
Why, you speak truth. I never yet saw a man how wise, how noble, young, how rarely featured. But she'd spell him backward. If fair-faced, she'd swear the gentleman should be her sister. If tall, she'd delp him down a lance, ill-headed. Agate, very vilely cut. So she turns every man the wrong side out, and never gives the truth and virtue of merit and simpleness.
Yes, such carping is not commendable.
Oh, but who dare tell her so? I should speak. She'd laugh me out of myself, mock me into air. She'd just press me to death with wit. Therefore, let Benedict, like covered fire, consume away inwardly. 'Twere a better death than to die with mocks.
Oh, but yet tell her of it, madam. Hear what she will say.
No, rather, I go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passions. And truly, I'll devise some honest slanders to stain my cousin with. One doth not know how much an ill word may empoison liking.
Well, but do not do your cousin such a wrong. Having such swift and excellent wit, she truly deserves one as rare as Benedict.
Is the only man of Italy, except, of course, my dear Claudio.
Oh, when are you to be married, madam?
Why know you not? Tomorrow. Come, go. We must prepare.
She is limed, I warrant you. We've caught her.
If it prove it so, then loving goes by haps. Some Cupid's kill with arrows, some traps. Oh.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I for pride and scorn so much? Contempt, farewell. Maiden pride, adieu. No glory lives behind the backs of such. And Benedict, love on. I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand.
My lord and brother, God save you.
Good evening, brother.
If your leisure served, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it may please you. Here, come, Claudia. Wait here. For what I speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know not that, when I know what he knows.
If there be any impediment, yeah, I pray you disclose it.
You may think I love you not. Let me correct your aim. Count, my brother holds you in dearest of heart. Surely his labor to secure your ensuing marriage was a pursuit ill spent and labor ill bestowed.
Why, what's the matter?
I've come hither to tell you, and circumstances shortened, too long a talking of now. The lady is disloyal.
Who? Hero?
Even she, your hero, Leonato's hero, everyone's hero.
Disloyal.
Oh, that word. It's too good to paint out her wickedness. Go but with me tonight, and you will see her chamber window entered, even the night before her wedding day. If you love her then, tomorrow wed her. But it would better fit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
If dare not trust what you see, confess not that you know. Go but with me anon, and I will show you enough.
If I see anything tonight, why I should not marry him.
I will disparage her no further until you are my witnesses. Bear it coldly until midnight, and let the issue show itself.
Oh. hero?
What?
Ahem! Are you good men and true?
They are certainly the most present men here.
You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for the constable of the watch. Therefore, bear you the lantern. This is your charge. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
Oh, what if they will not?
Why, then take no note of them, and let them go, and presently call the rest of the watch together, and thank God you are rid of an knave.
If he will not stand when he is bidden, he is none of the prince's subjects.
True. And be they bedridden or not, they are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. Or you are to call it all the alehouses and bid those that are drunk. Get them to bed. What?
What if they will not?
If they answer you not, you may leave them alone and say you misspoke.
Yes, sir.
And if you hear a child cry in the night, you must call to the nurse and bid her still it.
How if the nurse be asleep and will not hear us? Then let the child wake her with crying. For the ewe that will not hear her lamb when it baas will not hear his calf when he bleats.
Tis very
This is the end of your
true.
charge. Right. Masters, good night. And be there any matter of weight chances, call up me.
Well, masters, you hear our charge. Let us patrol upon this amaretto till 2, and then we'll all go to bed! Oh, open it up, open it up. Oh.
Adieu. Be vegetated. I beseech you.
All right! Pass it around, one for me. You get one, you get you
Stand me close then, and I will, like a true drunkard, utter all to thee, comrade.
Treason masters, yet, stand close, stand close, stand closer, stand closer.
Therefore know that I have earned of Don Juan 1,000 ducats.
Is it possible that any villainy should be so dear?
Thou should rather ask if any villainy should be so rich. For when rich ones eat of poor ones make what price they will.
I wonder at it.
This shows our contempt. Didst thou not hear somebody?
Plus the shutters against the windows.
No, that tonight I have wooed Margaret, the Lady Hero's gentlewoman, by the name Hero. She leans out at her lady's chamber window and, whew, below, I tell this tale vilely. I should first tell thee how my master Don Juan orchestrated that he, with the prince and Count Claudio, saw afar in the orchard this amiable encounter.
And thought Margaret was hero?
The two of them did! The prince and the count! But the devil, my master, knew she was Margaret, and partly by his oaths, which first possessed them, partly by the dark of night, which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, proved any slander Don Juan is made. Away, Claudio, with enraged!
We charge you in the prince's name! Stand!
No! I'm a right master constable! Tell me we've uncovered the greatest treason ever known!
Cast and crew out for bows. Come on out.
Hi, everybody. Wait, well, too bad. Okay. Hi, everyone who's able to join us in person and virtually. We have a few things that we'd like to say. I know that this was only the first act, but part of our job is to leave you wanting more, just so everybody knows. We do have the entire show available on the UNF Spinnaker YouTube channel. So if you want to find out, like, do Benedict and Beatrice get together? Do they find out Don Juan's plot? What are they going to do about what they think is Hero's infidelity? So if you're interested in that, we do have a full show available on YouTube. So thank you everybody for coming out, and we hope to see you at the next show.